Welcome to Everyone I Know, the podcast where we argue about the mundane, and it wouldn't be an intro opening unless Chris burped.
I was actually back home this weekend, and I saw the old man's notebook. He has a whole notebook on this podcast.
That's heartwarming.
It is. And I was thumbing through it, and the first thing I saw was burp less.
Burp less? Oh, he's got notes?
Yeah, he takes notes every time.
I'm here with my brother, Chris.
What's going on, folks?
I'm here with my producer, Brendan.
Hello.
Remember
Hi.
when we used to do cold opens?
Yeah, I liked him, but then Brendan told us that his friends or somebody that he knew was confused by cold open, so we couldn't do it.
Folks, if you're listening, thanks for listening. We appreciate you. This episode of Everyone I Know is brought to you not by Audible.com because I can't get logged into our account. And I'm not about to go through the whole fucking thing again.
Well,
So-
there's only one option. Where does Jeff Bezos live?
I don't know.
If you know Jeff Bezos' home address, please send it to us, and we're going to go
Tweet it
fist
at
fight
us.
his stupid ass.
But this podcast is brought to you by patrons. Thank you, patrons,
Oh, I
for
love
money
you
and stuff
so
like that.
much.
Andy,
Thank
where can
you.
people go to give us money?
You can go to patreon.com/everyone I know, and I will give you a statue of my dear sweet Pangus. Who's Pangus? He's a plastic penguin. It's cool. You like it. I gave Chris a tinfoil one today at work.
You did.
Made it out of the tinfoil my sandwich came in.
Yep, it was a
It was a prank. I've been pranking you all week. I saw the
All
Joker
week.
this weekend, and now the Jokester's alive in me. We have the pleasure of having a guest on this podcast. We have DJ Psoriasis, a.k.a.
me.
Zach.
Hi, guys.
How are you today?
I'm excellent. Thank you for having me.
I met Zach at a hidden show hosted by Cody and Connor, former guests of the podcast, because everyone on this podcast is related to us in some small way through a spiderweb network
Yes,
of
that
Albany's biggest
we're
dorks
developing.
and doofuses.
And I
know
randomly
them.
knew this guy.
Yeah, I know Brendan for a long time, and I know Cody because I used to watch him sleep.
Wait, can you give us further context on that?
Oh, please
No.
don't. Yeah, thank you.
Just because still legal proceedings are going on. Like,
Fair enough.
Yeah.
Got to cover your
Yeah,
ass,
fair
man.
enough.
Yeah.
Zach, tell
Cody's
us about
very
yourself, man.
litigious.
Me,
Yeah,
I'm an ex-con.
perfect.
I am. I make music, and I'm a software developer. Those are my three main identifying qualities.
Awesome. Where can people find your music at?
DJPsoriasis.bandcamp.com. But by the time you hear this, I might change my name again. I was thinking about Little Kanye Main or something. I don't know. I just can't commit to one thing, so we'll see.
Folks at home, tweet us new names for Zach.
I'm open to it, and I'll change the Bandcamp URL every time.
Chris, how do you spell psoriasis?
No fucking idea.
PSORI. Wait, what did I say? ORIASIS.
Psoriasis. I was gonna go with a C.
Really?
Probably.
It's a
except
skin
there's-
disease that I
Damn.
have.
Oh, I am very familiar with the disease.
Okay, good.
All right, so folks, if you're new to the podcast, every week we listen. Our father listens to our podcast, and then he sends us a recap of the previous episode. We call it the Old Man Minute. I can't read out loud, but guess who can? Brendan can.
Hello, EIK fellas. It was great having lunch with Chris and Miss Julie Saturday when they came up to borrow Vader's TIE Fighter while Chris's VW is being fixed.
First of all, it's a Nissan Rogue. Our mom has gone rogue.
Yeah,
She's got a new car.
it's way too big. She doesn't need it.
It's so big, you could run over so many families with it.
You could carry so many families in it.
Yeah.
The three of us enjoyed some Kibinaya action at the Phoenician.
Naive.
Kibby Nye.
Whatever.
You studied Middle Eastern
I didn't
studies.
study your personal
That's
family
not-
habits.
It's not a. It's
not
a very.
personal.
It's
I
a
was-
very large dish.
I
common
was
dish.
surprised, however,
Very
when the
common
waitress
dish in-
picked me as the one Lebanese at the table on our bet, double or nothing on her tip. First of all, I've seen your father.
Yeah, so here's the thing.
He's
He
like
told me this story,
incredibly
too.
Irish
Yeah.
looking.
Yeah. So we went to get lunch at a Lebanese place. It was myself, my fiance Julie, and my father. And my father is white as driven snow. My fiance has a darker complexion, dark hair. So he thought it'd be funny if the waitress picked Julie to be the Lebanese one. And then she's like, no, called his bluff and said that he was the one.
Right,
Is there a
'cause she's
chance
read.
the waitress had no idea who Lebanese people are?
No,
Oh,
she
she
worked
was-
at
Okay,
she worked
she
at a
was
Lebanese
Lebanese?
restaurant.
Yeah, she was Lebanese.
She sensed this faint within the faint. She read a lot of Dune.
All right.
Let's do it. An interview with Bruiser and Bicycle. Since there isn't a Wikipedia page on the band yet, I'll just share some talking points. Nick at lunch, I got as far as the scene where the typewriter turned bug is being devoured by another insect. I popped the tape out of the VCR and didn't rewind. Disturbing and disgusting. Bronson. That's also the name of my dear departed grand dog. Boy,
yeah,
did
my old
Lucky
dog.
boy did Lucky hate his ass. That was the only time I ever saw her bare her fangs.
Lucky's our childhood dog.
Yep.
Oh. Come on, phone. Load this text here.
Great
This is
radio.
Quality radio here.
Great radio.
Quality radio.
Vamp.
High quality.
Vamp.
Superpower.
Oh,
I would like
got
the
there.
ability to turn tap water into Coors Light. What a surprise. Somehow making tap water more bland.
Huh?
This seltzer jingle. Nice beat, but hard to dance to. Just kidding. That was a bad American bandstand reference. Oof.
You know, I listened to that and I was kind of upset that because my previous name was DJ Seltzer.
Oh shit! Is that real?
Yeah.
Nice.
And I'm kind of upset that you called your previous guest that. So
I'm sorry, man. I shouldn't have known.
Starting beef, Andy. Shit.
I had you on because I have psoriasis too.
Your discussion about ginger ale jogged my memory, so I did a little research. In the 60s, there were two popular ginger ales, Canada Dry and Cliquot Club. Cliquot Club was manufactured by the Cliquot Club Company, which was founded in 1885 and was Canada Dry's chief competitor until it went out of business in 1980. Where is this going?
Sick.
Cliquot was the name of a very high-end French champagne, but they bottled sparkling water and, of course, sodas. Cliquot Club...
Old man.
Cliquot Club was our go-to for making ice cream sodas. Why?
Sweet.
The marketing. They had this Eskimo meme working since the turn of the century. Why is Eskimo in quotes? Until
We'll get to it
1925,
later.
they had the Cliquot Club band, which was a banjo dressed up like Eskimos. What the fuck? Along with barking sled dogs and a mascot, an Eskimo boy holding an incredibly large bottle of Cliquot Club. Looking back, it was racist as hell, but it worked. So get to work on a novel marketing ploy that will blow the competition out of the water. I know that Eskimo's racist. It's Russian for raw meater. But Inuit is not correct either. Two guides on our Alaska cruise told us that Inuit is only one tribe. Native American is the proper term.
Or Alaskan Native.
Yes.
Native
Or just friend.
Yeah,
Hi, friend.
buddy.
Thank you.
is not the preferred nomenclature.
No.
Love, old man. P.S. Speaking of Coors Light, I did a back-of-the-envelope calculation, determined I have probably spent upwards of $100,000 since 1978 on their product.
Sorry.
I think they should sponsor the EIK fellas purely out of appreciation. Make some calls. $100,000 of Coors Light is like 200,000 Coors Lights.
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
Yeah, no, that's
That's us. Without further ado, we're moving on now to topic number one. And guess what? We're going to listen to music too. Zach made this.
we're podcasters, not DJs, guys. Sorry.
I don't think it's plugged in all the way. Because that doesn't sound like my song. I was trying to say that like without saying it out loud.
Oh, shoot,
but
just call us right out on that shit, man.
Let's see.
It's probably in stereo, and we only have mono.
maybe, but it was like that whole tremolo effect that I never put on it.
I don't know. It sounded pretty awesome.
Word. Well, thanks. So I guess I could take that and make a fresh cut out of it. Yeah.
It might be.
It's weird because-
stereo effect.
No, there's definitely drums in this song. And I can definitely hear them faintly in the background.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
I was wondering, I was like, I did not make an ambient song this long. Like the intro this long. But that's cool. Sounds fine to me.
That's what we do. We remix our guest songs by fucking them up entirely. Anyway, topic number one. Chris, go ahead.
All right. While Andy scrambles with chords right now, we're going to go into topic one here. I am topic one today, folks. I want to talk about movies, but in particular, I want to talk about my boy, Martin Scorsese, and what he said the other day. Did you guys hear what Martin said the other day?
I have not.
Okay, I'm going to read it to you. When asked about the Marvel movies, the cinematic universe, he said, I don't see them. I tried, but that's not cinema. honestly, the closest I can think of them as well made as they are, with actors doing the best they can under the circumstances, is theme parks. It isn't cinema of human beings trying to convey emotional, psychological experiences to other human beings.
Now you guys know why I read the Old Man Minute.
That is
I
100%
get
accurate.
like that 3 sentences like fucking threw me for a loop.
He said they're not really movies; they're theme parks.
Yeah, he's saying that it's
I got a problem with this right
okay.
off the bat.
So the couple
tell you
things I
one
want
thing.
to hit on with this topic is, first off, what the fuck is cinema? Secondly,
Cinema
who
mo-
fucking defines what cinema is?
Martin Scorsese.
Apparently, and third, do we really give a fuck what Marty says?
Okay, let's dig right into it. Zach, have you seen the Marvel movies?
I have not seen any of them.
You ever
Really?
seen any of them? Cool.
Well, not like maybe back in the day. I don't know if this whole like MCU thing was going on back then, but I saw like the first Spider-Man.
Okay.
Yeah, that wouldn't have been part of the.
That's
MCU.
a Raimi.
But-
That's a Raimi joint.
But it's still in the same eke as like the
Right.
MCU movies, the same type of feeling.
I haven't seen any of like Avengers stuff like
Gotcha.
that.
So that's a perfect perspective to have. How do you feel on the outside of this 23,000 movie franchise looking in? What do you feel about it?
I think that quote is pretty accurate. I feel like it's fast food. It's like,
It is
popcorn
fast
for the
food.
mind. It's like not. It doesn't say anything. It's entertaining.
It is so like the hardest they've ever gone in like not even controversial themes was in the newest Avenger. There's a character in a group session after
Oh,
like half the world
yeah, he
disappears.
gay.
He's like, me and my boyfriend or me and my husband. or
Husband,
some-
they
something
got
like
married.
that.
He's
Yeah,
saying
they
that
got
he went
married.
on a date.
He went on a date. Yeah, he
Yeah,
went on a
right.
date, and the guy, and that's like about as deep as they've ever fucking.
Are you
gone.
kidding me? They go super deep. They tell you
With,
that
like, what?
the military is good, the
Oh,
CIA
yeah.
is good. You solve your actions by destroying people with rockets.
All
So
those really difficult themes like family.
So the actual like themes aside that are problematic with a lot of these movies because they're almost always. Actually, they're always funded by the U.S. military in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Either the Navy,
That's
Air
action
Force.
movies, man.
Yeah, that's just the way they are. That's
how you get
and they-
planes.
that's how they get planes.
And
they
our
get,
favorite in the
like-
army now.
Yes. Listeners of the show can go back and, because everyone's a critic about it in the army now, where they're essentially just propaganda. But what Marty's trying to say is
Marty.
that Marty is trying to say that it's not even cinema. It's something lesser than everything else that's out there.
So what is it? A
yeah.
fucking home movie?
No. What the fuck is cinema then?
Ci-
So what is something that you like? Well, this is cinema.
Citizen Kane.
Citizen Kane is a boring fucking movie.
No, but it's
Why do we got to talk about Citizen Kane every week?
because it's cinema, dude. I would just
heard
want
that
people to think
before.
I'm smart and good at culture or something.
I don't like the distinction that there's like high art and low art's bullshit. I hate that distinction.
No,
It
I
makes me
like the
nervous.
idea of high art and low art, but low art still has its place and it's still good and fun.
That's
and
what I'm
I
saying.
like it,
That
but-
that is I don't. So there's like the whole debate of the debate predates the I forgot I think there's a book or a paper and it's are comic books as good as Shakespeare, and that's what the
Somewhere.
and that's-
The answer is yes.
This was before all the movies and shit
Well,
like that.
Shakespeare stole, if he was actually even a person, stole all the
wow,
shit.
dude, we're
stole the
revealing
shit
some
from
real
Ovid.
truths today.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, like he stole all his shit from Ovid. So if I can take that, what was it, William? Billy?
Billy.
Take that, Billy.
Did you forget what Shakespeare's first name was?
Yeah, for a second.
You're
there.
a fucking theme park, you son of a bitch.
Hell yeah.
What the fuck? Okay, can we just like examine Scorsese's language with this? Because that's really what I
Oh,
take
it's,
umbrage
it's,
with.
it's an old man screaming at the sky. He's screaming at millennials. He's saying, "I agree with him." That's what pisses me off about it a little bit. And that's like kind of if you follow, if you obviously you guys hadn't heard about it, but if you look at like the reactions, most people are like, "Yeah, okay, no, yeah, he fucking
I like
he made
Samuel
Casino."
Jackson's reaction.
I think his was probably the best.
Please enlighten me of what it
He
was.
said films are films. A lot of people don't like what Scorsese does. We may like it, but a lot of people don't, especially some Italian Americans.
Fucking god,
It's true.
It was pretty good.
I'll defend the Marvel
Was
movies.
Jackson in those movies? Is he in the MCU
Oh,
universe?
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, he's what the hell is his
So he
name?
makes millions
He's-
of dollars off it. Of course, he's going to defend it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, certainly.
He's Nick Fury.
Nick Fury, yeah, he's
The guy
the
that put the
shield.
Avengers together.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's like their handler,
reminds
basically.
me.
He's like the George H.W. Bush of the Avengers universe. He's the CIA director.
Where is this going?
Just that.
That's just
He's
that.
he's the CIA director. CIA is bad.
I like the Marvel movies.
Yeah, no, I got nothing against it. I think maybe my more concern here is the idea of what constitutes cinema in maybe an older generation's eyes. And do you guys have any ideas around that? Like if you had to like pick like one movie other than fucking Citizen Kane, that's like that's cinema. That's what defines the
Easy
art.
Gummo.
Some people
Never
would
seen
agree.
it.
Why
I
do we got to
just,
talk about Gummo every week?
Listen.
I was gonna say I thought I've heard that. I thought I've heard you mention those two films before.
Two things that you guys need to know about me. I've never seen Citizen Kane. I've never seen Gummo, but I reference them because I know that they elicit a certain feeling in my audience.
Yeah.
How about this, Zach? What's your favorite shitty movie that you like? What's your biggest
that new
theme
one.
park movie?
That new one on Netflix, Always Be My Maybe. That shit is dope.
What was that?
It's a Korean American falls in love with her high school sweetheart, who's also Korean American, and that's the whole story.
Oh,
Wow.
so is it like Crazy Rich Asian style where like there's class differences and stuff?
Yes,
Okay.
I didn't see that movie, but lots
Or maybe
of
that
class.
I get that. I never saw that one either, but I'm pretty sure that was the implication there.
Yeah, that's the major theme there. That, basically that she's a rich. Oh, and this is perfect because she's a rich new American chef,
Yeah.
Okay.
and he installs air conditioner or something.
Okay.
Salt of the earth.
Yeah,
Just
And
like Martin
so-
Scorsese.
So I like
Salt
a lot
of
of
the earth.
campy, shitty movies like that. I mean, that's a great movie.
What would you say? Okay, so like, how about the question that I think comes up with like high art versus low art is, what is the intention behind it? What are we supposed to be doing with art? And
Consuming it and paying for it.
well, that's what capitalism would tell you to do.
No, that's what capitalism's told me to do.
Yeah, exactly. Wait, you just repeated what I said, but said no before it.
You see how that works? And now you sound foolish.
I guess, dude. I guess we're making fucking deals right now.
But Chris, you said something about being an older generation thing, but I don't know. Like, I feel like our parents just watch like garbage, like straight up trash. So I don't think it has anything to do with necessarily his age. I think it's more like,
Maybe it's more the construct of like Hollywood in general, like this idealized thing that is whatever like Tinseltown is.
But most movies that came, so when we talk about like how great old movies are, what we're mainly referring to are the movies
from the 70s.
that we
movies that
remember.
came from the late 60s
Yeah.
to the early 80s. Those are the movies that we're talking about because and this is something we talked about a couple weeks ago. That's the period when the studios gave a few auteurs like free reign to kind of do what
That's
they
when
want.
Kubrick made all
But
this
you go
shit.
before that, the vast majority of movies from like the 40s and 50s are hot garbage, and they're
What are you talking
terrible.
about? They had musicals.
They had Citizen Kane.
They had Citizen Kane.
And Gummo, yeah.
Gummo.
The first Gummo.
came out in 1950.
It's a remake of
Yeah.
a freak show.
One of
Fucking freak show. That's a weird movie.
I have yet to see that.
Freaks it's Freaks, but it's,
Yeah,
it's
Freaks,
a good
whatever.
movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is a really good movie. It's really.
I think you told me
creepy.
about that.
Yeah?
Back in the day. You used to tell me there was a
Gobble,
generational
gobble.
distinction between pre-Goonies and post-Goonies.
Yeah.
And I say that to people sometimes, and they don't agree with me at all.
No, I think
Never
it's true,
seen the
man.
Goonies.
I think that I mean, there's a question of the legitimacy of genre fiction. A friend of mine, I think, did like his master's thesis on this.
Yeah.
Is genre fiction as valuable as non-genre fiction? Genre fiction being fantasy, sci-fi,
So-
superhero stories, horror. And it seems to me like a lot of the time people only respect genre fiction when it subverts being genre
Yeah, no,
fiction.
that's
Joker, I guess, would be the example.
Oh,
today,
pretty
although I
much.
haven't
Wait,
seen it yet.
guys, don't invoke his fucking name.
He's gonna come bursting
He's
through
gonna
the
come
door.
through that.
Yeah.
He's gonna fucking prank
smoking
us.
cigarettes and
He's gonna-
pranking and
Oh, dude, my brain has been totally infected by the jokester, and now I'm the jokester inside too.
You've been the jokester all along.
They fucking gave us apples at work for like customer appreciation week, and they're wrapped in plastic. And I was like, "Ooh, a candy apple. I don't like them, but I'll give them to my girlfriend." And then it was just a regular apple. And the fucking jokester came in, and he switched all the candy. He took all the candy apples for himself. He probably burned them in a big
Yeah,
pile.
yeah.
He didn't even eat them because he's so twisted. And then, but then he gave me this shitty mealy apple.
so. Jesus Christ.
Oh, jokester.
Jokes.
Does Goodfellas really have anything like more valuable to say?
voiceover?
What?
Voiceover.
Voiceover's bad.
Yeah, no, that's like
Categorically.
Martin
I know, he
Scorsese's
loves
like
that
fucking
shit.
thing. He does a voiceover in every movie. All right, so
So like what? But what does
So-
what does Goodfellas have to say that's so valuable that it's better than like any like popcorn movie.
If you snitch, you go to fucking Ohio or whatever.
It's
Florida.
It's just a popcorn movie too.
Is it though? It's more like, I don't know. You look into the emotions with people. I've never seen
you
one of these
become more
Marvel movies, so
invested.
I don't really know.
You become more
yeah.
invested in the characters. The characters are a little more well-rounded than shiny guy,
Are they?
hammer guy.
Yeah,
I don't-
They're
I
just
don't-
like one-dimensional, right? In
Yeah.
these-
I
in these
don't buy
superhero
that
movies.
Robert Downey's portrayal of Iron Man is really that shallow.
It's relatively shallow.
I don't think that's true.
I think
He's
it is.
rich, sad guy.
Yeah, he's rich, sad, alcoholic guy.
No, I think that the way that they dealt with the issue of post-traumatic stress disorder in Iron Man 3 was actually pretty good.
Yeah, that's fair.
I don't know.
I think that the movies have missed about
Henry
as often
Hill.
as they've been
Henry
successful.
Hill plays young Italian guy with gun very well.
Yeah.
Ray Liotta.
Ray Liotta popped 3 Chantix
Yep.
before doing that movie.
But dude,
Said, "I'm
Scorsese
Ray."
made a bad ripoff of his own movie.
Yeah, and he still didn't get the Academy Award for it.
What was that?
Casino. It's the same fucking movie.
I didn't know
same
he made
movie.
both those movies.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
not,
it's the same fucking
that's
movie.
not allowed.
Casino's like
No, you
somebody
can't
said
do
like,
that.
oh, I
It's
like
just a
this.
remake.
This is a good movie. I'm gonna make it.
You can make more money off that.
Yep.
I don't
Remember
know.
how good the first one was. I'll make it twice.
I think part of this is like I'm a little bitter because I think Scorsese is slightly overrated.
So he's not my favorite filmmaker, but he did make Raging Bull and he did make Taxi Driver.
He did, and those are 2 wonderful
Fucking
movies.
amazing
But for
movies.
every one of those, he's made 3 mediocre movies.
Yeah, I can't think of any other ones.
You know Charlie Kaufman?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That is a dope director.
Yeah, I like Charlie
everything he
Kaufman's
does is
movies a
sick.
lot. Synecdoche, New York was very
Did he
very
direct
good.
That's
Synecdoche?
my
Didn't
favorite
Or
movie.
did he only write it?
He
I don't
did
fucking
both.
know.
Did he? Because he only wrote Eternal Sunshine.
Okay.
I think Synecdoche was his breakout.
Was that the one where he
director.
directed for the first time?
No,
I really love Adaptation.
Adaptation's
probably
great,
was,
too.
because That's about him, right?
Adaptation is
It's about Nicolas Cage, actually.
So would you put one of those in the same bucket as like a Marvel movie? You wouldn't, because they're completely different. One's a genre film and one's not.
One's
Yeah, that's,
one.
I mean, you can talk about Synecdoche, New York for like days. Like, there's so much material there, and it's just there's stuff to talk about, and it's packed in. And like a Marvel movie, you could just say, yeah, they went
Shit
and
blew up.
they beat that guy up, and then they won or
Yeah.
lost, and
Then they won eventually because
I mean,
America always wins.
of
I,
course.
I think that one of the important things with any movie is what it like accomplishes. Like certain movies, they're not really trying for everything.
No,
Like
they're
certain
not.
movies, they're not. I mean, like the cinematography in certain Scorsese movies is not going to be as great or as like I saw Ad Astra recently.
Ad
That's
Astra.
the Brad Pitt goes into he has to kill his dad in space over on Neptune movie. No. Great cinematography.
space movies?
Ultimately very boring toward the end because they didn't follow any of the plot threads that they put out. But great cinematography and the
Those are a lot of
cinematography
those
is
movies.
insane.
It feels like those are like scripts by committee, where it's they didn't have a single writer and it was a bunch of rewrites and it gets bloated and makes
Or
no
even
fucking sense.
I think that some of them are even just like science pieces almost, like they're just trying to show like, look at all this crazy shit that we can do in this way, maybe in the writing, or maybe we do it in the cinematography, or maybe we do it in the box office, like see how
Well,
many
so-
dipshits we can get like suicide bombing Martin Scorsese's house because he called
to-
our movie a theme park.
to defend Scorsese a little bit, if you take a look at like Chris Nolan's stuff,
The Bitmen.
the what?
The Bitmen.
Not the Bitman.
Okay.
I mean like Inception. Bong.
God, this would be so much easier if Chris Nolan wasn't such a smug piece of shit.
He's a great fucking filmmaker.
He's such a smug piece of shit.
He's
though.
the closest we're gonna get to Stanley Kubrick.
That's
Inception.
insulting to Stanley Kubrick.
I know it is, but there's nobody close.
Stanley Kubrick
There's
was also
nobody
a
close
smug
to him.
piece of shit,
Yeah,
you
well,
know?
he was a fucking piece of shit. Wait, he did get us to the moon, so keep that in mind, guys. Yeah, he was murdered by the U.S. government. Totally wasn't because he was
Once
super
again,
unhealthy.
CIA hit him with the heart attack gun like they did my man Bernie Sanders this week.
Can't take fucking Bernie down though.
They can't fucking take Bernie down. He's the real OG. He's the only one that survived the CIA heart attack gun.
Heart attack gun. But like Nolan is able to make a theme park, but also have a little bit of substance behind it. Now, Interstellar, you can argue, wasn't the best written movie in the world. It was pretty shallow, but compared to a Marvel movie, it's Billy Shakespeare.
What about Inception, man? That's not.
There was no plot in
Yeah,
Inception.
Inception is just.
There was no plot.
It's like, bro,
Inception.
go in your head. No, Rick and Morty basically nailed that movie.
Yeah, yeah.
The Rick and Morty episode with Inception was better than the movie Inception.
Visually, it was
It is.
pretty cool.
Yeah.
Just for Scary Terry.
What about
Yeah.
fucking Dunkirk? There, that was a good movie.
Dumbkirk, more like.
No,
But
that was fucking amazing.
No, Dumbkirk, though. I said it.
no, that was great.
I didn't
Nailed
see
it.
it. I don't give a
They,
shit.
they, they didn't really talk.
You got to
It was
leave,
great.
Chris. You got
All right, I'm going.
Yeah, you got. Zach's the new co-host.
Yeah.
All right, well,
So going
well,
outside of superhero movies, what do you think is a genre film that also works as an art film?
oh, horror.
No, but what film? Like, can you name a movie that you really
Midsommar.
think nails them both?
Midsommar.
Midsommar. Yeah, we already talked about that. Making everyone-
Hereditary.
But those are they genre films?
Yeah, because they're horror
Definitely,
movies.
they're horror movies.
Or what about the genre
Alright.
film that did it all for horror? Fucking Cabin in the Woods.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Cabin.
That
in the
was
Woods.
subverting the genre, though.
That
Doesn't
was
count.
Josh Whedon.
Did they all
didn't
get a
direct that.
disease?
No, it's
Nope.
the one where it's like they're all the horror tropes. Like
you
they
ever-
represent
have
the
you seen it?
archetypes.
Yeah,
I
it's
think I
great.
have. Yeah,
Yeah.
I just had to.
And
Check it out.
they hit every single beat, and then at like halfway through it, spoiler
They
to a movie that's been out for like 10
They
years.
reveal that they're in a
It's-
horror
yeah.
movie. Then
It's
they
not
have
even
to-
really a spoiler because they show you from the beginning.
Yeah, but it's never really like spelled out for you.
Yeah, well, you don't find out the reason behind it or anything until it's in the movie, but you know from the beginning that these kids are being forced to like go through a horror movie
Yeah.
by like weird guys in a lab. But it's subverting the genre.
13 Ghosts was good.
Oh,
That was a
That was
great
great.
movie.
Fuck you,
man.
dude. It made me scared of wires for the rest of my
I was
life.
13 when I saw that.
I
probably.
watched that movie so
There's
many
a boob
times
in
because
it.
there's boobies in it.
Yeah, there's a boob in
Oh,
it.
That's probably why.
I think 2 sets of boobs.
You know who has the best horror movie tits ever? It's Return of the Living Dead.
Really?
1983.
Wow,
I
that's
think.
a deep cut right
It's
there.
so good.
That's the one with
Return
like
of the Living
the
Dead.
Yeah, the return. It's like a comedy almost.
that's
Really?
the one with the
It
girl,
was-
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot her name,
Well,
but
they
she's
should-
famous for tits. But there's like there was Romero
And other things,
the
probably.
It's on her business card. Yeah, that's a good bad movie.
Yeah, I got that for free when I pre-ordered Resident Evil Remake on the GameCube.
Hell yeah.
Hey, it's a good game too.
It is.
Have you ever seen Zombie?
I'm not sure.
Zombie.
Italian?
Zombie.
Yes.
I've never seen it, but I've
Zombie.
I've heard about it. Yeah.
It's there's a fight like first of all, it's like classic Italian zombie movie. There's a lot of Italian zombie movies.
I didn't
Yeah.
know this
Don't
was
know.
a thing.
Yeah.
You should know this.
Italian
This is
horror
a thing.
movies are great.
There's
Suspiria.
a fight.
Suspiria.
There is a
Suspiria's great.
straight up battle
That's
between a
art.
zombie and a shark
For real.
in this
Okay.
movie. It's one of the greatest scenes in film history.
Who wins?
The shark. Spoiler alert.
But does he become a zombie
Well, that
from
was where
eating
they got the
zombie?
idea.
No,
for
the movie
Jaws.
is not that thought through. That's
Okay.
what's great about the Italian zombie movies is they're very straightforward. They don't fuck around. They're not going to get into a whole lot of plot. Who cares why they're zombies? Doesn't matter.
Shut up.
There's another
Just show the horror.
Yeah,
Shut up,
there's a-
smoke your cigarette, and drink your espresso and enjoy.
Yeah, there's another great one called Burial Ground, where inexplicably halfway through the movie, the zombies line up in front of a woodshed to pick up weapons,
Sick.
like single file.
Well, that's kind of like in Return of the Living Dead. Like the paramedics come to save someone, and then zombies start eating his brain, and then they hear like the radio going off, and the zombie picks it up and goes, "Send more paramedics." The zombies
great.
talk. Besides, oh no, they do later on, but that was the first time.
That's sick.
All right, I think we should give a thumbs up, thumbs down on Scorsese's take.
Scorsese, Marty, my bud.
On a
my
scale
man.
of 1 to... From a scale of Casino to Goodfellas.
It's right in the middle.
Casino.
He's got a point. Is he right? Not really.
He's...
He's got a point.
What do you think, Zach?
I'm on his side.
Scorsese all the way?
Yeah.
I say you're right, but I'm mad about it. I'm right there with you, Chris.
I just don't
don't give a shit about these takes.
Well, no, the thing about it is if somebody's coming up now as a kid and they're into film and they love the Avenger movies and they love their Marvel movies, it's gonna be, I think it would be harder for them to branch out to watch a Suspiria or watch like a Kubrick film or something like that, because it's not gonna be as engaging and as visually saturated as one of these Marvel movies, and it's going to be harder for them to appreciate a different type of film.
Yeah.
A different type of cinema that's not just exploitation, essentially.
Simon Pegg made the same point as Scorsese, but much better a few years ago. He said, I love genre fiction and all that stuff, but Star Wars did eventually kind of ruin movies. because after Star Wars, everything is a genre piece, and the art films went away.
That's kind of why I agree with him, because I want to see more good movies. I'm sick of Netflix being filled with not good movies.
Go see Good Time. It's really good.
Good Times?
It's
it's an old sitcom.
good.
Oh, with
good time.
what's his face?
Good Time.
Twilight.
With Twilight guy.
Yeah, he's actually good. Both Kristen Stewart and him are great actors.
Tricks Point Never did the music for
Yes,
that.
he did. That's how I found out about it, actually.
Yeah, word. Okay.
It's
I've
very
never
good.
seen it. Yeah.
It's very
I
good.
downloaded it. I didn't check it out yet.
Well, guys, this podcast has been sponsored by the dude from Twilight. On that note, we're moving on now to topic number 2.
That's way too loud, though.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan! Are we just trying the same one?
Oh, is this the same one?
That's the same one. Yeah.
Sorry.
It's
We'll
okay.
figure it out, folks. Don't
Sorry
worry.
for your ears.
Again, we're podcasters, not DJs.
And who knows if this is going to be correct at all?
That sounds pretty correct.
Yes, we
Sweet.
have beats.
All right.
I don't know what the problem was. I didn't even do anything different. This is exactly the same.
That's how it goes every day for my life.
DJ Psoriasis. D. That makes this topic number 2. That's you,
Topic
baby.
number 2 is going to be New American Cuisine,
New American
also
cuisine.
known as what did you call it earlier?
I
Gas-
said molecular gastronomy, dots on plates.
Avant-garde future food.
I'm gonna call it that like faux French shit you get at a brew pub.
Yes. Yeah, but I feel like it's fancier.
Oh, so
yeah.
not like
Fancy
fancy
shit.
burgers, like the
No, he's talking about, like, some bullshit you'd see on Chopped.
Food.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Well,
Okay.
Yeah.
Right? Like that's
Yeah,
that's basically
you're making a starfish out of Rice Krispies, but it's
Yes.
also the Rice Krispies were made in somewhere weird. Yeah, gotcha.
Yes, exactly.
Understood.
Yeah.
What do we feel about it?
I like watching the videos on Instagram.
I've never. I mean, I had a bad experience having to eat it, so I guess that's
I
kind
don't
of
think
why.
I've ever had stuff like weird shit like that before.
Yeah, I went to a restaurant that rhymes with Shrek's bar slave, and and I was served bologna
Okay.
with pistachio sprinkled on it,
No, that's not.
and I'm
no.
pretty sure it cost like a lot of money. I didn't but
So wait, was it just like straight up bologna, or was it like mortadella?
it was
or-
legit. It was called bologna. They brought it out and said, "This is the bologna."
You sir ordered the bologna. There it is, right there.
Luckily, it was for a party. Like I didn't order anything myself, so
Yeah.
maybe it was just select few items that were kind of absurd. But it just seemed like I don't know,
funny
like
shit.
my great grandmother escaped the Armenian genocide, and she like worked hard her whole life to like raise my grandmother, to work hard her whole life to raise my father, to work hard his whole life to have me grow up in a house where I didn't have to eat bullshit like bologna. And then I go out to this fancy ass restaurant, someone's taking me out, and then for like hundreds of dollars I get served bologna. It just seems it's like spitting in the face of the Armenian people.
They've suffered for too long. Yeah, I mean, like, so when Zach first like told me that this was gonna be the thing, he goes, yeah, like New American food. I was like, hamburgies and hot doggies.
Now that I can get behind.
Okay, so like, what's the philosophy behind this type of cooking? Is it to be complicated on purpose? Is it to be
Yes.
overly expensive on
Yes.
purpose? Is it to confuse and
Yes.
anger boomers?
Yes.
Because I support that part.
Hey, I never thought of it that way, but now that you put that spin on it, I might have to change my opinion by the end of this.
So they made you a
And
sauce.
whatever you're fucking with your hand, can you put it down? I can hear it in the microphone.
I'm playing with a Velcro. Velcro is the fixant of the people.
Okay.
Okay, and it's not the people who eat this new American bullshit. Okay. So they squished a squid into a paste, and then they put
Yeah.
it on pancakes,
And then turn it back into a squid.
then they turned it back into a squid.
Yeah.
It's kind of like necromancy.
Give you a good dual
This is the French influence on a lot of it.
But does the French, is their influence to just deconstruct shit? Like you take a
Their
salad.
influence is putting a bunch of butter in shit. That's
Yeah.
the French influence.
Yeah, of course.
And
But it's
microwaving
also
stuff.
like the small plate size,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the numerous courses,
and dots of things on
dots
plates.
of things on plates. I hate it. I hate high cuisine.
I like
I'm taking the opposite stance. I like low cuisine.
I like the
same.
lower version of that, which is just like if you go to a place and they have like a lot of like tapas. I wouldn't say it's lower than that, but you can get like a bunch of charcuterie and a bunch of weird shit, but like in little things. But it's also not like a fucking dot of it. Like
Yeah,
you're gonna
yeah.
get like a whole deep fried egg.
Right. Yeah. No. Deep fried egg. That sounds a bit new American to me.
Yeah.
Now, is the shell still on the egg when you deep fry it?
Well, so they take the shell off of it, and then they use the shell to make the plate.
To make a gravy.
No, to make the plate.
Oh, to make the plate. Right.
and then they serve the egg on the shell.
On the shell
So
plate,
it's like
yeah.
just deconstructed and stuff.
That's good.
Is that a real thing?
Probably.
That's what I think. That's what we should. I think that's what we should
that
do.
was very
We
good.
should play a game of 2 truths and a lie.
They're just all lies. No, I think it's cool. Like I said, I like to watch the videos on Instagram of people doing dumb shit like that. I don't think I'd ever pay for it.
Yeah.
I don't. Somebody paid for it for me. Yeah, I'd try it out. I'd be like, oh yeah, that
Hot dog tastes like a chicken wing.
Yeah, exactly. Like that's kind of strange. But I don't know. And I think another thing that goes along with that too is like the this new trend towards the elaborate mixed drinks. which
Yes,
I just-
mixology.
Yes, mixology.
I'm actually getting my doctorate in mixology.
Whenever I hear that, I just cringe a little bit. But like,
no, mixology.
What is it then?
Mixology?
Mixology?
Cocktail
yeah,
making.
I don't know.
Mixology
sounds-
is making
it sounds-
good cocktails.
Zach, can you just
for
say mixology?
Mixology.
All right, thank you.
It just, I don't know. No offense to anybody that does mixology. but-
Mixology?
Mixologists.
Mixologists? Doing mixology?
But I don't know.
I love elaborate cocktails. I'm like the
just-
odd man out again.
Well, those taste good though.
Yeah, they do, but there's no booze in them, and the whole point is to get drunk.
Wait, what do you mean there's no,
No,
booze
there's
in them, man?
there's booze in them. You're going. On
I got a
wrong.
very
Yeah, I guess
elaborate
it might
cocktail the other day, and it was like half rye.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My Miss
Well,
American
I mean,
Pie.
like the one
Vape
where
some rye.
like you get like there's like a frozen drink inside of a ball, and you have to use like a cracker that swings into it and breaks it open, and fucking steam flies off.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
You
yeah.
can't eat your cell phone at the fucking table,
Just
and
a
they ask you
slice
to
of-
fucking leave when you're
It's
done.
just a slice of bologna
Yeah,
inside.
it's just fucking slice of goddamn bologna. Comes over and shakes
Not
fucking
again.
pistachios on top of it. Fucking assholes.
It's always bologna.
Bologna flavored tequila.
Yeah, bologna flavored tequila.
Oh, think about
you have
that.
a bologna flavored tequila. You get a mustard flavored
This cocktail
margarita
is made.
mix.
You get a shot of vodka. It's 1 part vodka, 2 parts hot dog water.
Yeah,
And another
then you-
thing,
crumbled
Bloody Marys
pistachios.
have gone too goddamn far.
no burgies
Yeah,
on the
I think
Marys.
it all boils down to whether it's mixology, New American, or Bloody Marys being ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
like form or
Form
function
over-
over form.
Yeah.
Right. It's like
I want to get drunk. I want to get full. I don't want to have to play with my food. My parents told me not to play with my food.
Yeah.
Yep.
You can piss off my mom who plays with her food. It's my dad that cares. I mean, the way that I feel about it is it's like, stop it. Like, just like, I don't want to sound like an old person here, but like, there's like, people are starving. Stop making fucking like seaweed reductions.
cheese balloons.
Yeah, don't make
reductions.
don't make a goddamn cheese balloon. I've had enough. If you're gonna take a fucking mozzarella and you're gonna blow it into a balloon, don't. You're fucking uninvited for my birthday party. Like I don't want that. I just want a good wet mozzarella to just eat with my family alone in my house, away from you. Do you guys remember the trend of people like vaping alcohol that happened? For,
Yeah,
like,
that was a very short.
it was a
trend. I think-
hot minute because you can
I
die.
think people died.
Oh, you can die so good with
Yeah.
it.
I
Did you
believe
see
it.
this?
I did not. But
So basically, they take like you ever see like an oil diffuser, like an oil burner.
Yeah.
So that you have like a candle under a plate. Basically, they did the same thing but with booze. and you would just vape the booze. And the thing about vaping booze is that if you take too much, you can't puke it up. You just die.
Yeah.
Because it's in your blood. It's not in your stomach. So that was that killed a couple fail sons and fail daughters. Someone's millionaire dad had to go to a wake.
Jesus Christ.
Wait, what is it? Fail sons and fail daughters?
Yeah, it's like when you have a like a Joe Biden or a Donald Trump has many fail sons and fail daughters. They're
A
just
ne'er-do-well. A
Just-
ne'er-do-well?
just a
nard
rich,
whale.
just a shitty rich kid who just is not good at anything.
Oh, I thought you meant a backup in case one son, like a fail safe.
Oh.
Yeah, they kind of
Well, yeah,
are.
you want to stack them up.
They're a fail-safe for you if you need an organ transplant.
Or if your first son isn't giving you enough bribes or
Yeah.
something like that. The other
Exactly.
or like like doing meth and fucking his what was his dead's his
No,
dead-
it was crack, and it was his.
I thought it was meth.
It was his brother's widow.
yes, his brother's widow.
Yeah, no, it's not that hard to dig up dirt on Hunter Biden. By the way, guys, you don't need to pay off. You don't have to fucking extort Ukraine. Like, there's like it's news. It's just news items.
Quick Wikipedia search.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
You think?
So-
Go ahead. I don't want to talk about Hunter Biden anymore.
Neither do I. Yeah, so small plates.
Small plates,
small
big
foods.
hearts, big egos.
Small plates, big bologna.
But see, like whenever you see the videos of them doing it, they're really into it, and they're like that's their art. That's
I'm
their
glad they're
craft.
fucking happy. I'm glad.
Yeah, good for them.
But
But
I'm
other art disappears and gets turned into shit after 30 minutes.
That's the real art. The art is the metabolism that happens inside the body. You create, you build, you bring life into yourself. You're building cells. You're building, genetic material. You're getting bigger and stronger, but you're also making a big shit later. You're gonna shit out all those snails in the bologna.
All right, let's come up with some dishes here,
Okay,
and let's see if they're real.
easy. Well, how the fuck will we check this?
Just fucking Google it.
Okay, you take a snail, you bisect it down the
No,
middle.
you gotta come up with the concept first.
Pineapple
All right,
plate.
So what are we making? What are we creating at the end here? We want to make a scallop, let's say. Okay. So we
Can
want to
you
create
make a scallop?
We want to create a scallop.
Are you talking about like a deconstructed style?
fucking wherever your head goes, baby?
Okay.
So we want to end up with a scallop. Our ingredients are bologna, pistachios,
Sounds very similar to the
Are you,
Dutch.
isn't that basically what mortadella is? Isn't it
honey
just
drizzle?
bologna with pistachios in it?
I don't think Mortadella doesn't have pistachios.
What's
in
the
it.
one
It
that's what's the one that got
That
pistachios
sounds,
in
that
it?
sounds like a familiar word, and I think somebody called it that, but somebody corrected them.
No, this is fucking bologna, my guy.
Motherfucker! It's not a delicious Italian meat.
Wait,
Fucking bologna.
they're putting nuts in the deli meats
Yeah,
now?
dude, mortadella has pistachios in it.
Pistachios, isn't it?
Since fucking when?
Yeah, since when?
What is the
Jesus.
difference between bologna and mortadella? It's the people also ask. Google. The difference is that bologna is a smoke-seasoned Italian sausage made of
Yeah.
beef, pork, or veal, or bologna can be nonsense. That doesn't make any sense. Mortadella is a smooth textured Italian pork sausage eaten cold.
Yeah, no pistachios.
pistachios.
There's pistachios in that shit. A mortadella can have broken pistachios
Ken.
and or green
When's
olives
the-
in it.
when's the last
So
time-
can I.
You said it had pistachios on top of it?
Yes.
It was a deconstructed,
Yeah, it's deconstructed
mortadella,
mortadella.
and deconstructed mortadella is bologna with pistachios on top
Oh
of it.
shit, that's deep.
Yeah.
Wow, I think I just got New American. That's crazy.
Yeah, no.
That's
You
crazy.
figured it out.
Wow.
All right, let's deconstruct a fucking Baja Blast.
Baja Blast. Okay.
All right, you got
A Four Loco.
a Four Loko. You got a blueberry.
Actually, just a Four Loco.
It's
That's
a
it.
Four Loko. It's a blueberry, and then you vape it, and then you die from alcohol poisoning.
I said on the bodega drink. Everyone's a critic. We need to open up a brunch spot that serves Mad Dog 2020. Mad Dog 2020 has mimosas. That shit would fucking sell out.
Oh, sure,
People
dude.
lose their fucking minds. You know
What is that? No, it sounds
It's
familiar.
a fortified wine.
Okay.
It's a very, very, very cheap. Normally drinking out of a brown
Well,
paper
that's
bag.
that's the Mad Dog 2020 like
the orange one.
Julius. Yeah,
Yeah,
shit,
but you'd have the different flavors.
but you could make like a sick brass monkey.
I was gonna say, it sounds just like a
elevated
brass monkey. on its own.
elevated brass monkey. Yeah.
Deconstructed or just elevated?
Deconstructed.
Which one?
Deconstructed. They
Can
give
you
you a
elevate-
40 and a fucking glass of orange juice.
My mind
it
is
out.
actually breaking right now. Can you elevate a deconstruction? If I deconstruct a
Damn.
Yeah,
hamburger,
you just get a bigger table. You put it on top.
don't be fucking cute with me.
I
Okay?
can't help it.
Let's deconstruct a fucking burger. You take a cow.
take a cow and you ride it?
Cow comes into the restaurant.
Okay.
And he
Cries.
cries tears, and then they take the tears and they make the dough.
Actually, in that movie that I saw, my favorite shitty movie, Always Be My Maybe, they had a very similar scene to
Where
that.
They made a cow cry.
They
into a
made
burger.
Keanu Reeves listen to an audio recording of the cow that he's eating being killed.
Keanu's in this?
Yeah, wait,
Yeah.
why'd you bury the lead like that? What the fuck? I trusted you.
Well, he plays himself, so it's a good surprise.
Nice.
Nice.
I love Keanu Reeves. He's my
But
favorite.
he has to listen to the cow.
He has to listen.
Face
I don't.
its
I don't
mortal
think being
demise?
I think it has to listen to the cow like yelling out while he eats a steak.
Is a deconstructed burger just Salisbury steak with a side salad?
Wow.
Yeah. No,
That's
No pistachios.
that's too fucking basic, Brendan. Why don't you elevate
Okay.
it?
Yeah, yeah. So a deconstructed
Elevated?
burger is a tortilla. It's some sesame seeds in a bowl,
No.
some ground beef uncooked, and call it a deconstructed tartare burger.
No.
What does
what-
that
eat
really
it.
say about queering the sandwich, though?
You're making it new, making it different.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Wait, what? I missed it.
That deconstruction. I mean, it has to have some type of political motivation, right? So you're
Oh, is that what it's
queering
about?
the sandwich, is what I
Okay.
said.
Okay.
Okay. I thought you said steering,
Oh,
like a cow.
no.
You're still on the cow.
I'm just thinking about. Really, I have. Okay, here's my
It's
political
served to you by
message.
Keanu.
It's okay. Instead of bread, we have the Holy Eucharist.
Oh, Jesus.
Okay, and the cow is eating the Eucharist out of the chalice with a Pope hat on, probably.
Okay, cool.
All right,
I like animals and
Guys, we
hats.
just got a cease and desist letter from the Catholic League.
they got bigger fucking fish to fry right now.
Fuck those perverts. And this is, and then what happens
They
is,
got a little bit.
and then in
little bit
plain
of explaining to do.
in plain view of the cow Pope eating the Eucharist out of the chalice
cow Pope.
is a veal stable, and it's about pedophilia in the church.
okay.
Yeah, so that's
That's my fucking political statement.
Okay.
Topic number 3.
And then you sprinkle some pistachios on top of it.
there you go.
Yeah, so thumbs up on Martin Scorsese, New American in a crowded Marvel movie.
He would eat New American.
You probably would. Hey, probably once.
He would probably think it's high art.
Yeah, he'd be like, "Oh, it's bologna. Love it."
Bologna's all right.
No, bologna's gross, man.
No.
Bologna's all right.
Bologna is just a big sliced hot dog.
Yeah, no.
That's true.
Yeah. Just like a hot dog. You ever eat a raw hot dog?
No.
Fuck
They're
you.
not raw. They're fucking cooked.
Yeah,
they come to you
idiot.
cooked.
It was a trick. I tricked
You
you.
can get raw hot
Jokester's
dogs.
back. The Jokester's back. All right, on that note, we're moving on now to topic number 3.
See how this one goes. Oh, no?
I have it all the way down.
Did I play this one already?
Nope, this is new. DJPsoriasis.bandcamp.com.
You can download free music. I put out 7 albums last weekend.
I was about to say that. I didn't know if you wanted to talk over this. Yeah, you put out 7 albums.
7?
I just kind of like collect a bunch of songs and then I put them into genres and then just put them all out at once.
Nice.
After like a year or so.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know how to market things or whatever, so I just upload it and let people find it if they want to.
Nice. For the listening audience, Brendan and Zach have almost all the same beep bop boop bops boxes at their houses.
And we used to be in rock bands that were, I wouldn't say similar, but similar enough to say
Adjacent.
that. Yeah, adjacent. Post something.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you sure
I
saying we're
think we played a show
post-podcast.
together. Did
We are
play a show
post-podcast.
together?
Yeah, we did.
We did, yeah.
Yeah, one time.
You can cut this shit off whenever you want.
I think we're actually at the outro.
Better with a DJ fade anyway.
Ooh, that sounds cool. Yeah. Wait, what if I did this?
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know if I did anything, if it's different at all. Topic number 3, baby.
That was topic 3.
That was topic 3. No, my topic today, I want to talk about something that I think about a lot when I think about Zach and Zach's music. DJ names.
Okay.
And how DJ names are very silly sometimes and also very cool. And there's a lot of different ways that you can name your DJ project, aka DJ Psoriasis,
Right.
based on the skin condition.
Yep.
So there are many DJ names out there. Does anyone have a favorite that they have just in the back of your head, like when somebody says a funny DJ name or a cool DJ name?
Little Ugly Mane.
Little Ugly Man, that's a good one.
Yeah.
DJ.
DJ. Yeah, he rips.
Yeah.
There is a guy out there named DJ Gary Glitter.
That's pretty good.
Gary Glitter.
Wait, who's Gary Glitter?
There's I love when people don't know who the fuck Gary
Isn't
Glitter
he a
is.
pedophile?
Yes.
Okay.
Gary Glitter was a musician who was absolutely gigantic in like the 80s. And he has been so wiped from history that young people don't even know who the fuck he is.
Yeah, I never heard of him.
Because he's in prison for molesting children.
Well,
But you do know one of his songs that has persisted, and that's da na 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 hey da na na na.
oh no.
Really?
I thought that
Yep.
was Aerosmith, the other pedos.
No. No, that is Gary Glitter, the man history has left behind.
So there's some like famous DJ names out there, and they all have stories behind them. Do you guys find it important?
Music playing in the back?
Yeah, it's still playing a little bit.
It's all right.
What is happening? That's impossible. Okay, the
Nothing's
music
impossible.
refuses to stop. The phone has gained sentience. Okay, so you got like people like Moby. Did you know that Moby was a great grandnephew of Herman Melville, which is where the name Moby comes from, Moby Dick?
Wow. No.
Yeah. I don't know if it's true. It's on Wikipedia.
I used to tweet at Moby. He never responded.
I wonder why.
What did you want to tell him?
I just seen what he was eating for dinner. Shit like that.
Is the only celebrity you ever got to respond to you Andrew WK?
Yeah.
That's the right one.
Yeah.
There's a DJ called Paris Trillman, which I thought was pretty good.
Okay.
I'm sorry,
What is it?
Trilton. It's
Okay, I was gonna
Paris
say,
Hilton, but Trilton.
I think I have heard
Oh,
of that.
okay.
Osama Spin Laden.
All right.
DJ
Little Osama X, that's a rapper.
Lil Osama X. That's
Yeah,
a good
or
one.
maybe Z.
DJ Dog Dick.
Oh yeah,
I like DJ
that's
Dog Dick.
that's Little Ugly Mane's friend.
That's a lot. I mean,
They've worked together.
I think that there's something so special about having like a crazy DJ name.
Yeah.
I think that it's very attention getting.
I actually have a list of DJ names.
do you?
I do.
I have a list of DJ names written on the back of here.
Yeah.
So maybe I can run some by you. What do you think?
All right.
All right.
I might take a couple.
DJ HTML.
Not for me.
Yeah.
It's pretty. That's like PC Music. If you know those guys, I could see somebody using that like legitimately. It's pretty good.
Beans of Canada.
Beans of Canada?
Yeah, I just thought beans would be funny.
Okay, fair enough.
Dogman Pizza Party.
Dogman Pizza Party.
That's mine. You can't use that.
Sounds like something Connor would do.
DJ Big Penis. That's a good one.
I didn't know it was a good one until you told me it was a good one. Thanks for
How
clarifying.
about this
that,
one?
man.
DJ Iran versus DJ Contras. BTB. How about this one? The Spin Doctors. The Spin. What about It's Spin?
Oh, it's Spin?
It's Spin.
It's Spin. Cool. I like it.
And that also back to back with Spin a While.
Wow.
Okay.
Oh, I got so many more. You know how many lines are on this paper because they're all filled. I'll spin the family.
Okay. Yep.
Spin and spalvation.
What's that? I'll spin the family.
All spin
All
the
spin.
family, like all in the family.
I'll spin in
I
the
thought you were
family.
thinking like I'll spin your whole family if you don't
spin your
give me
whole-
$100,000 right now.
Scratch it and clank up your arsenal. I thought a possible edit to that would be scratch it and clank big up your arsenal.
Okay.
You play like dub. Margaret Scratcher. Like Thatcher.
Yeah, no, got it, Andy.
Nice.
What about Anna Spin Skywalker?
No.
Or
Shutting that down right
what about
now.
Anna Spin
that's too much, man.
Subwoofer? Is that too far? No, that's too far removed.
It's too far of a grab. Do something with Han Solo, like DJ Han Solo. That's
That's a good one.
yeah.
DJ Han Solo. I feel like that's got to be real. No, never mind. That's a good one though.
Yeah.
This one for Brendan, it's a spin peaks
Oh, good.
or spin
That's a good one.
spin tweaks. Could you give me some more fucking emotion behind that one? I crafted this for you.
No, that one was low
spin-
hanging fruit, man. You don't get any credit for that. You get credit for it's been a while.
What if? Yes, it's been a while. What about something about Marty
Marty
scores?
Scorsese,
Yeah.
Scratch Sacy. There's not a lot of DJ words. There's spin. There's breaks.
You know, it doesn't have to be a pun.
Okay. I'm pretty sure. No,
I am now
I-
DJ Martin
I'm sorry.
Scorsese.
Can I direct you to a little group called Salt and Pepper with their DJ Spinderella? That's a pun DJ name. That's the only good one. Conjoined spins. Shut the fuck up, Andy.
I'm 31 years old.
What about?
What are we doing here?
What about? Oh, here's one that's not a pun. This is just a rhyme.
Jesus Christ.
Spin chagrins. That's like a downer DJ guy.
Sure.
That comes in and ruins your party for you.
Yep.
You call up chagrin spins and he comes and ruins your party.
Of course he does.
What about next of spin? Like your mom died and they have to call the next of spin.
No, I got it.
Huckleberry spins.
He's getting kicked out of every club, I think. What kind of music is he playing?
Some racist shit, probably.
Yeah, probably some racist stuff with banjos. Scratch and release.
What about something for fucking Gary Busey?
DJ Big Teeth.
DJ Big Teeth.
All right, throw me fucking celebrities. I can do these off the dome. I don't need it. I don't need this.
Do you guys? So back in the day, because I'm older than everybody, there was a band that existed whose sole purpose was to come up with offensive song names.
Anal cunt.
Anal cunt.
Anal cunt.
Okay, we all know 'em.
Yeah. So
I watch their video like all the time.
yeah. So
for
let's read some of their
inspiration.
song names because you guys made me think about
Let's
it.
not do that.
I'm gonna skip the ones that we shouldn't read.
Okay.
I lit your baby on fire.
Okay.
311 sucks. I mean, I don't disagree.
That's way ahead of its time. Like Eric Andre stole that shit
Yeah, he
straight up.
did.
I sold your dog to a Chinese restaurant.
No, I don't like that one. I think that goes in category of don't read it.
That goes in category Huck Finn.
That's a hook fin there.
You're a cop.
I like that one.
I thought I made that up, honestly. I had that written down on my DJ name list over here.
DJ, you're a cop.
Yeah.
DJ, you're a cop.
DJ, urine cop. Oh, he pisses on you.
Doesn't always have to be a pun, and
It's
It
not
doesn't have to be a
that's-
superhero or a
That's not
pun.
even a pun. That's just a cop that is a urine cop.
Jack Kevorkian is cool.
That's true.
That one's accurate.
He's an icon.
You're a cunt.
Is it how many R's? I'm not asking if it's grammatical. I just want to know how many R's.
I ate your horse. That's another good one.
I don't like horses. DJ,
I
I don't
don't
like
either.
horses.
DJ, I don't like horses either.
It's
I
hard.
feel like there
That's our
needs to
back-to-back
be-
brother
A
duo.
DJ needs to replace anal cunt.
I think it's hard to actually think of a DJ name that's funny and weird and not just that. like DJ Psoriasis is just kind of like that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And
I
has
like that a
no-
lot, though.
I like it too. It makes me feel like you're a real chap. You're a lad, and you're out. You're gonna
Okay.
spin. You're gonna spin these discs like DJ Spinderella.
Okay, but it's something like
God.
DJ I fucking hate cops, something like that. Like it's funny and it's it's cool, but I don't know if it like would come off.
It wouldn't play to every audience.
Right.
It wouldn't, dude. Would not go over at the cop bar. No way.
The Ice House.
The
I
ice.
don't
DJ Climate Change for awareness.
Okay.
know. Okay.
You know.
Is that the full name? DJ Climate
Climate Change for awareness. Yeah. and it has mostly songs about plastic bags. It's
Yep.
pretty sick.
I like those things, man. I don't know why they got to get rid of them.
Plastic bags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they're destroying the earth.
Give me a celebrity. I'll tell you their
that.
fucking
Yep.
DJ name.
Nick Nolte.
DJ. I'm at war with my own mind.
DJ War with my mind.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
DJ Internal Struggles.
Ooh, Internal Strife.
It's Eternal Stripe. DJ Existential Dread.
Ooh, that's my DJ name.
Kevin Costner.
Existential Crisis. is
DJ
a guy.
Water
DJ
Wars.
has existential
Gotcha.
Water
crisis.
Wars.
Give me
Does it
another.
always
Mark
have
Hamill.
to be DJ something? Can it just be
No.
just like
No,
a straight
I mean
like
you got like Fortet, you got
Yeah.
Bonobo.
I'm
That's
Whiskey
just-
Bottle Powers.
Whiskey.
Cardi
well,
B.
The thing is, you can't just
Cardi
go
B, that's her
just
name.
psoriasis.
Yeah, you can't. I'm psoriasis.
If it was a band, maybe. But
That sounds like you're about to be in a commercial about psoriasis. I'm psoriasis.
I am
I've ruined your
psoriasis.
life.
It's like the fucking Allstate commercial where like I'm danger or like
Yeah.
I'm an accident, but he's like I'm flaky sometimes. If I don't drink enough water or put on lotion after a shower.
does that help?
Lotion?
Dude,
You should know.
I
thought
found-
you
I've
were
got
an
a good-
so
expert.
much shit.
I got
Yeah.
a good colloidal oatmeal lotion that you could try.
Okay.
It's from
Colloidal?
Colloidal.
Sounds good.
Colloidal.
Okay.
It's a post-coital oatmeal lotion.
Perfect.
DJ post-coitus. Because you know he's cool.
There's something called T-gel that works, by the way, if we have
T-gel?
any psoariasis listeners.
Everything I've tried, it works for like a week and then just stops
Yep.
working.
Yep. T-gel's, I'm like 2 months in now, so I'm waiting for the psoriasis
Waiting for it to switch
come
back,
back.
yeah.
Yep.
It's your
great.
psoriasis just gets smart. That's the
Yeah.
problem. It becomes self-aware.
Yeah.
Brendan Fraser.
DJ Bedazzled.
That's pretty good.
DJ Encino, man.
There we fucking go.
DJ Encino, man.
DJ Encino. Pauly Shore.
Just DJ Pauly Shore.
DJ Pauly Shore.
DJ Pauly
Is
Shore.
Pauly Shore
He
not a
probably is.
DJ?
Yeah, he really is a
He-
DJ. Isn't
I'm
he?
sh-
Wasn't he just up in Saratoga for 15
on,
grand
guys.
last night or something?
DJ Crazy Boy.
DJ
Crazy boy. We'd have to have a
DJ
couple of them.
Waiso.
Andy
That's his.
Dick.
That's his ambient project. Is DJ
What's Andy
Waiso.
Dick's name?
DJ probably a sex offender.
DJ
No, DJ is a sex
certainly
offender.
a sex
Yeah.
offender.
DJ definitely had a hand in Phil Hartman's death.
Killed the mood.
DJ lucky to not be on the registry.
Yeah.
That's Andy Dick.
There's probably a DJ Epstein out there, right? Are we
I would
just-
hope not.
Jeffrey Epstein.
DJ
Suicide Boys.
DJ Dead.
Suicide. Dude, DJ Hyoid Bone.
DJ Heart Attack Gun. I like that.
Donald Trump.
DJ Racism.
Heart Attack Gun is pretty good.
DJ Stable Genius.
DJ. Oh, that's a good one.
That's good. Oh, what did he say the other day? Something about having like the grandest knowledge and
He is
and fucking-
In his grand wisdom.
unmatched in knowledge and wisdom.
Yeah,
Fuck off.
My man sounded like the Great Kazoo over here.
DJ Grey Kazoo.
DJ Great Kazoo. That's just a great one. How about DJ Big Guitar, but you don't have guitar?
Yeah.
Oh, nailed him.
Yeah.
I wrote a bunch of song titles down, but they're pretty much just things that I actually said naturally as the course of this conversation, so I'm not sure if I should read any of them.
Go for it.
Except for I hate writers. I hate writing. Dynasty Warriors 3.
Oh yeah, dude.
White Dollar. I'm not sure what that means.
It feels powerful.
Stop jogging.
That sounds like an anal cunt song title.
Yeah, stop
does.
jogging.
It does. I actually use some of these. I forgot. 17 cavities, because every time I go to the dentist, I have more cavities. And literal waste. That's one thing I didn't say yet.
I really hope that you know what you need to do when you play live. This is how you have to introduce the tracks. The song's called 17 Cavities because every time I go to the dentist, I have more cavities.
It's like a emo indie intro to a techno song.
Well, this reminds me. So the first show that I ever played with any band, we had my buddy Marlon was the singer for the band, and Marlon is very he's a showman. He's very
It's got a big ego.
Showy.
he's got a big
Flamboyant?
personality. He's very flamboyant. That's really the word I'm looking
Yeah.
for. And we were like kind of embarrassed by that. So we were like, dude, please, like, here's a couple things we just don't want you to do. Don't say this song is called blah 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 and it's about blah blah blah. Like, please don't do that. It's very cringy. So we get up on stage, we play our first song, and immediately after it, he goes, "This next song is called Island, and it's about being alone."
Hell yeah.
And there's a video of this incident, and you can see me and Baird, because my buddy Baird was the guitar player at the time, and we just look at each other like, Motherfucker.
Did he do it to piss you off? Because that's expert.
I think that there's some chance that he did.
You guys should have just.
I think there's also some chance he decided to name that song Island 30 seconds before we got on stage because he was still writing lyrics as we were like getting ready to get up there and
Well,
play.
He just
When
felt
you-
very alone when he told him not
Yeah.
to do that.
After he did that shit, you should have just played Ocean Man by Ween.
Well, we
That was-
Ocean Man.
in like the next band we made, we named the song Island after that incident.
I think I remember that. Yoma
Yeah.
Island. No, I'm making that up.
It's about being alone.
Like your friend felt when you so callously shot down his dreams to introduce a song.
Yeah, how
All he
fucking dare
wanted
you?
to do. All he wanted to do was pull the pant legs down on his pants. Sorry. That's what I was doing.
DJ Cuff Jeans. That's a pretty
DJ
good
Cuff
one.
Jeans?
Yeah.
Okay.
All the kids are cuffing their jeans.
Whatever happened to cuffing?
People I saw a lot of people in the DIY scene, they're cuffing their jeans, they're tucking their shirts into their pants.
That's so you can ash into your own cuffs.
Is that really what it's for? I thought it was for running from the police because you're at an illegal basement show.
DJ Illegal Basement Show.
DJ Hepatitis, probably, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And we're just going with
Just
diseases.
go with diseases.
That's
Yeah.
it.
Arthritis.
Actually, disease ones are good.
Yeah.
DJ Precancerous Benign Tumor.
BJ.
BJ DJ.
That's what we need to start doing. That's a real innovator right there.
DJ
Just-
BJ.
DJ BJ. I like that. My favorite DJs are the ones that just use their name, like Armin van Buuren.
yeah,
that's
those,
his name.
Yeah, those are good.
Yeah.
When they have a good name.
Yeah.
And for some reason, they're always a good name.
Isn't there another guy that it's like Armin van Hardon?
Yes, there is. Yeah, no, there's an Armin van Hardon. There's a DJ TWAT, which stands for There Was a Time, but it's that's from the same list that I found DJ Dog Dick.
Is that like ridiculous DJ names?
Yeah, it was. I think 2016 was a big year for ridiculous DJ names, from what I can tell.
BuzzFeed
I haven't
article.
heard
It was
of
a
DJ
Vice
Dog
article,
Dick
my
since
friend.
2016.
Oh,
It's a
That's
cool
obviously a Vice
BuzzFeed.
article.
All right, folks. If you're
do you
still
say?
listening, thank you so much for listening.
We appreciate you. Zach, thanks for coming on, man. You want to plug your
Thank
stuff?
you guys. No. Yes. At I think it's DJ_psoriasis is my Instagram handle, and you can look at me there.
You can see little videos of his beeps and his boops.
Yeah.
In his home studio.
It's got camera movements and everything.
That's right. Wait, I have camera movements?
Yeah, there was a camera.
Oh, that was when
scrolling
my friend. Yeah, my friend is a videographer for one of these news organizations around here.
around. Oh, did he
one
shoot
of
the
the
Tales?
news.
Did he shoot the Tales of Paul Bunyan video?
Dude,
That's a deep cut for me and Zach.
that's wow, man. That's crazy. I didn't even know you knew like within 10 steps of that, man. That's crazy. And yes, he did. Yes, he
Did he
did.
really?
He really did. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is DJ_psoriasis.
And djpsoriasis.bandcamp.com. You can give him
That's correct.
money, cigarettes through the internet.
Don't
You
worry
also-
about money. Just download the shit.
Yeah, do that.
All right, folks, if you're still listening, we appreciate you. Thank you for listening. And, come listen to us again. And, be nice to each other. Talk to us on, social media. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, and listen to DJ Dog Dick.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's like.
He's decent.
Is he?
Yeah.
Beat? Nice.